Oh shit, did you want some? Do you want some? All right, in all seriousness, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. Welcome to Dark Times number 9 now. This will be shortly concluded in probably the next 3 weeks, just saying. So I've decided to kind of change up some things in my diet. Yes, the scale is going up, but I feel like I could be doing so much more and just some little changes into my diet in order to progress and be able to put on a little more weight and then have my recovery be as on point as possible. So I'm gonna run you through what I did grocery shopping. I'm gonna get rid of the fun stuff just because I decided to treat myself a little bit. So I did get a Halo Top, if you know what Halo Top is. This is a very light ice cream. It's 310 calories per pint. Just was craving some ice cream, so I went with that. I'm not trying to get Ben & Jerry's and eat like that. I got some sushi too as well, just because I was craving that as well. On to the main things. So I decided to change some things just because, like I said, I want my recovery to be better, and I feel like I could be getting more protein in, more calories, and all that kind of stuff in order to feel great for the day and then feel better even at night. So I've decided to kind of stick with the Kodiak cakes for a little bit for my breakfast as well. So we're gonna be sticking with, you know, the Kodiak cakes in the morning with milk and everything. I'm not gonna incorporate the banana like I did in my video. I'm gonna eat that towards the middle of the day just because I want the potassium in me sort of later in the day, so I feel it kind of more so when I go into my training session, if that makes sense at all. So obviously we got bananas. So what I'm gonna be eating that with is I'm gonna be eating that with the Oikos Pro 23 grams of protein yogurt. This one is definitely a lot more filling than the one I was having before, and I'm thinking that it's gonna be a little more just because I can have a little bit more. And on top of that, I'm gonna be throwing in some blueberries just to get some antioxidants, some fruits, and then as well, I'm gonna be putting it off with a little bit of carbs in the honey as well. So we're already getting carbs in between the banana and the honey itself. So for lunch, I'm kind of steering away from the burgers with the cheese and all that kind of stuff, just because it just doesn't feel right. I think like what I was doing with the potatoes, it wasn't really fulfilling my carb needs. So what I decided to do is switch them out with the protein plus pasta. So these are crazy. They have 10 grams of protein per serving and 38 grams of carbs. So that's definitely going to be game changing. Definitely going to be a lot more filling. Definitely going to be able to get more calories in as well and have that in my training session as well. And I am changing the cut of beef as well, deciding to do a 96.4 instead. Like I said, more protein, definitely a lot less fat. What I'm gonna be doing with these two is I'm gonna be making like a mac and cheese. So I'm just gonna throw in some Vermont cheddar, just make it like a mac and cheese as well. And then obviously we got the whole milk Fairlife. Definitely gonna be more beneficial in the long run, just because we have some big goals in the next coming months that we wanna hit. So being on top of my recovery, being on top of my diet, and then taking it as serious as I can is definitely going to fulfill it. So other than that, tomorrow we have, technically is our week 1, just because last week was a lot of introductory stuff and kind of getting used to some new things. So week 1, obviously tomorrow we have our squats and bench single, our primary day. So we'll see what we can cook up. Got some numbers in mind. We'll see if I hit it in that time. But I will see you guys tomorrow.
Can't break bread, he fake.
I'm fucking the gas, I'm causing the madness. I'm fucking the gas, I bought me the crabs, I bought me the jellies, I never need practice. My money gon' double or triple, your money's a champion. Put it up on the drinks, put it up on the cups, put it up on the shrimp. I ain't even fucking with nobody, bitch got a crib in that bird. This shit that I got so bad, this shit that I got in the works. The wise at the chain gang bitch, fuck say the birds. I bring up my money the most, I'm richer than all of the nerds. I'm flexing a bit on the road, these nuts in my pockets is hurt. I had a change of the talking, and bitch get living in cause of their money. Soon as what's saving, I stay to get bumping, these pilly, these motherfuckers hurry. I think I'm on top of the bitch that away that I blew up that leg on the birds. I hope that you don't think you can just rock with the game, you can come over here. You can chop them in the box, the bitch, you hit with a motherfucking air on. I ain't even posting no bitch on the Instagram, bitch, I just motherfucking stay out. Bitch, you can do it like me, you do it like us, you won't get it, pay out. You can be stuck in the mix and cover your bitch.
Happy Tuesday here We are in a very good mood after yesterday. I know y'all saw that 507. Let me tell you, bro. Putting 507 on my back, I'm a little scary just because we're back in territory that we haven't been in a couple months. So my body's not really used to it per se, but you have to have confidence going into every session. You got to go in knowing that you're going to hit it, that you're going to do your absolute best no matter what. So we hit that, smashed it, kept drop downs kind of light just because it was set to 6 and I don't want to over fatigue myself. Bench was great too, and then yeah, can't really complain. So today we have our tertiary bench, so a 3x7, a 6x7. Just gonna take this. It's nothing special. I kind of treat Tuesdays more so of a tech day and just letting the body recover from yesterday, because we have our primary bench and then immediately the day after we have our tertiary bench. So it's just a matter of taking what the body can and working from there. So we're just gonna smash this and hit some accessories. I want to get a juicy pump today. I want to take some pictures, some videos. I got an edit coming in this next YouTube video that I don't think anyone is going to be ready for. So surprise, Merry Christmas, Happy Early Christmas, but let's get to it. What is going on, everyone? Happy Thursday here. So currently in the car, about to go to the gym, just got out of work. So making up a pre, we have obviously the 110, we got a new tub of orange soda, and then I've been rocking with some electrolytes lately. These are kind of ass, but it's just something to keep me going for the workout, just to say. All right, so the reason I'm kind of talking to you guys before I work out right now is gonna be the last rant I have for the Dark Time series I've been making, which is going to be ending very shortly. I will kind of explain why, in a sense, later in the series. So what is going on internally with me is I've been feeling like I'm having way too many distractions come into my life, per se. That being trying to kind of make people happy and trying to put my people I care about first, when in reality I should be putting myself first, right? Like, the only person that's really gonna make you happy is yourself. So with that being said, to all my friends and to people that kind of care about me, I'm kind of going to be distancing myself a lot. What I mean by that is I'm going to be putting myself first. I'm going to be kind of keeping myself away from a lot of things per se. So that means is I'm not really going to reach out to people. I'm not going to do things that kind of don't involve me or don't revolve around me, or like just to me just doesn't seem worth it at all. I need to focus a lot more on myself. I said that before regarding what happened this summer and everything, but I just need to focus on myself a lot more than I think about. What kind of tick this is the stupid app that is Snapchat. Like, it was cool back in like high school, and I guess like college is like, yo, I got this girl Snap, bro. And it's just like people don't know how to communicate anymore these days. It kind of just showed me that like no one, like back to that rant about the powerlifting community and people caring, like that just exploited it way more than before. So like people literally do not care. They don't want to talk to you. So if they don't want to make the effort, I'm not going to make the effort. And at the end of the day, I care so much about powerlifting and growing in this sport and just being the best version of myself possible that I should be giving it 110% effort. No pun intended with the pre-workout. But I should be giving so much more than rather having all these distractions come into my life and take away from the opportunity I can to just be someone in this sport. Like, that's all I want. I just want to be someone in this sport. And if I have things distracting me, I'm not going to be able to fulfill that and be the best version of myself I can be in this sport. So, with that being said, I'm kind of going ghost, as you want to call it. I'll still be posting my lifts. I'll still be posting some stuff, but I'm just not going to do something I don't think is going to like not affect me personally. If you want to reach out to me, you can, but I'm not going to be the first person to reach out. I'm not going to ask people to make plans. I'm not going to do something that I think will not benefit me in the long run, per se, if you know what I mean. So, like I said, I need to focus on myself a lot more than I think about. So, that's kind of the case. That is the last, I promise you, this is like the last rant, because like this is the final straw kind of thing. It's this or nothing. So I need to put my best foot forward, need to focus on myself, need to just continue to do that, and then eventually it's gonna pay off. So yeah, so we're on the way to the gym today. We got bench today. We have our Larson triple before our working sets, and then we have a 3x5 at 7 to 8 today, so relatively heavy on a week. I mean, technically this is a week 2 or week 1. This is week 2. So we'll see what we can cook up. We got our week 4 next week, and we're gonna be lifting with a triple S client, which is kind of crazy to say now these days, but yeah, that is the case at all. So we're gonna hit this, and then we are going to see what's going on. I do have to go to Newburyport tomorrow because I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. Triple S goes out. Holy shit, santakilos, he's going out. Yeah, so that's the case. Not really much else to say, but just to run this shit. Alright, yo, happy Sunday here. If you can't tell by my face, by my voice, I am exhausted. This wedding killed me. My recovery was honestly shit. So this coming Monday is going to be interesting to say the least, and the worst part is we're looking at a week 4. So it's gonna be a little interesting to see, but yeah, just kind of speaking on Friday's session, where high bar's looking really good, man. I don't know what it is, but high bar is just pushing and pushing and pushing, and that only is just gonna push the main movement going forward. Bench is doing good too. Can't really complain about that, but there's so much more in store. Like, there's so much more in store coming up. I just captioned my Instagram picture that March is going to be an apology to myself. I'll kind of let you dissect what that means, but that's all I'm going to leave out there, and I'm going to leave you with that. So next video is going to be very fun. I have a huge thing planned, either in the middle or in the end of it, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to disclose anything else. So if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. But get your protein in.